Good afternoon. My name is Yoga Frigiawan from LSPR Institute, and I'm honored to present our research titled Implementation of Inoculation Theory by Social Connect.id Against Misinformation Mental Health Campaigns. This study was conducted by Yoga Frigiawan, Indasi Palufiani, and Dr. Rubianto MM. Our work directly engaged with this conference theme of innovation communication, business, and technology for a greener and smarter world. And begin to the research background. To understand the urgency of our research, we must first look at the landscape of mental health. Globally, the issue is staggering, with the World Health Organization reporting that one in the five people experience a mental health disorder. In Indonesia, the situation is equal critical, as this virtue from Ministry of Health 2021 data shows an estimate 20% of population or about 50 million people suffer from mental illness. That is one in every five individuals. Projection for 2025 from a ministry even suggests this could be as high as 30% of the population, which is approximately 84 million people. And from the second chart, from the Indonesian National Mental Health Survey, highlight the prevalence of this issue among our youth. We see particularly high rates of anxiety among females at 28.2% and significant issue of hyperactivity and depression across both gender. In our hyper-connected world, social media platforms like Instagram have become central hub for information and community exactly, especially for topic like mental health. While this offers a massive opportunity for positive campaigns, it also creates a fertile ground for spread of harmful misinformation and reinforcement of negative stigmas. Turn to the methods to analyze how a digital community combat this issue. Our study employ a qualitative approach with the content analysis method. This approaches was chosen for strength in allowing us to interpret phenomena deeply within their natural setting. Our research is structured as a single case study focused exclusively on Instagram account socialconnect.id. The unit of analysis was Social Connect organization itself, which functioned as a vital mental health community. And for our data collection, we utilize two primary techniques. We conduct in-depth semi-structured interview with the content manager of socialconnect.id and also with active followers of the pages. And then we perform throughout content analysis of the post, and then there is videos and stories shared by Social Connect between September 2024 until the May 2025. And to ensure the trustworthiness of our data, we applied methodological triangulation. This means we combine the cross reference, the finding of our interview, and then we combine with content analysis, allowing for a richer and more accurate and multifaceted understanding of the phenomena or the answering for the phenomena. And then from the result, our research yielded very clearly a primary finding. First is Instagram account socialconnect.id consistently and successful applies inoculation theory to build cognitive resilience against mental health, exactly in the misinformation among its audience. The implementation was identified through two cores or two elements of the theory, which were integrated into their narrative-based content. So first is the threat. Social Connect introduced the threat by presenting common negative stigma or misinformation founded in society. For instance, the harmful idea that mental illness is simply a lack of faith or not being grateful enough. This serves as a warning, exactly, preparing the audience for a potential challenge to their beliefs. Second, reputational preemption. They immediately counter this threat with a strong rebuttal. This is not just a dry fact check. It is delivered through compelling narrative, educational explanation, and shared personal experience that logically and empathically they construct the stigma. The impact on the audience was palpable, exactly. Our analysis of their engagement, supporting by our interviewer, showed significant emotional response. Comment filled with empathy, the first messages of a support from the people and depth self-reflection, exactly. Ultimately, this is the strategy to lead and increase awareness and cognitive resilience, equipping followers to better resist negative pressure and stigma. And from discussion, we're coming from confirming about Maguire theory, the strategy of exposing audience to a weakened counter-argument and then truly refuting its proves to be highly effective method for building psychological resistance, even on a modern platform like Instagram. However, our study or our research reveals a new contribution, one that is critical for communication in our visual-centric digital age. We know the role of visuals. We found that the visual design or a design element, the specific illustration chosen, exactly the color palette, and then the overall aesthetic tone, that's really a big impact for implementing information or maybe a counter argument for a lot of misinformation. This visual play a crucial role enhancing the narrative impact. They work clarify complex emotional concept not only from the text but the finding adds new dimension, exactly in inoculation theory research, which has historical focus more on verbal. And then from the conclusion. In the conclusion, our research provides clear evidence that the Instagram account like socialconnect.id effectively implement inoculation theory through the sophisticated storytelling approach to build the audience cognitive resilience against mental health, misinformation, and stigma. The consistent strategy of pairing threats with reputational preemption, all wrapped in a personal narrative and supported by compelling visuals, successful creates a strong emotional connection with the audience. This in turn strengthens their psychological defense against the harmful narrative on inaccurate information that is so prevalent online. And then the primary contribution or the main contribution in this study or research lies in demonstrating the powerful integration of classical inoculation theory with the modern digital storytelling on highly visual platform like Instagram, an area that has not extensively explored. This already new theoretical grounded and highly relevant model for a digital mental health and social campaign. And for future research, we recommended expanding this line of inquiry. Study could use quantitative and or a mixed method to ensure long-term impact of such inoculation on inoculative campaign on mental health literacy across the broader population. Further developing this model could significantly improve how we conduct the effective of the theory-driven social campaign in digital age. Thank you.